okay? Sometimes you take a punch. Sometimes you take a punch. Jesus said, you've heard it said, eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. But I tell you, don't resist an evil person. If anyone slaps you on the right cheek, turn to them the other cheek also, okay? Doesn't mean you let people walk over you, abuse you, any of those things. What Jesus is saying is sometimes it's time for you to take the blow. Jesus practiced what he preached. In the Garden of Gethsemane, it was time. The soldiers came to arrest him. No one takes my life from me, Jesus said. I'm going to lay it down. Now it's time to lay it down. Peter doesn't understand this. Peter's like, grabs his sword, right? And starts swinging for the closest head, okay? And the Bible tells us that Peter cut a guy's ear off, which always cracks me up because that just means Peter's a fisherman, not a swordsman, right? He is no Inigo Montoya. You know what I mean? Hello, my name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to lose an ear. I mean, this doesn't work, right? That's who he is, okay? Jesus says, no. Now is not the time to grab the sword, Peter. Now is the time for me to die. This is it. And Jesus could have stopped what happened, but he didn't because it was time for him to take the blow. It was time for him to take the 39 lashes that were meant for us and for our sin. That was his cause, okay? That was how he fought. He was nailed to a cross. That was for a cause. He suffocated under the weight of his own body. That was for a cause. And guys, sometimes that's the way you fight. Sometimes a warrior has to forgive those who hurt you and absorb the pain like a man and show gentleness and power under restraint and take the injury rather than to give it. In the immortal words of Rocky, I think it was like 17 or something. It was the one where, like where he's old, but he's still going to fight, and he's talking to his son, and there's this one line in there. And he says, it ain't about how hard you can hit. It's about how hard you can get hit. And keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. There's truth in that. Sometimes you gotta take a punch. That's how it works. Okay? You keep moving forward and you absorb the pain. That's what warriors do.